welcome everyone. It's another edition of Cannabis News. I'm your host, Joe Klare. It's July 24th, 2019. The show, as always, is presented by the Marijuana Times. You can find us at marijuanatimes.org. A lot of great articles there. Find this show as well by clicking the video tab at marijuanatimes.org. Come check us out. We are awesome, if I do say so myself. And I do. Today we're talking about New York and New Jersey and what went wrong when it comes to adult legalization this year. Also, a Christian book distributor has a problem with CBD, but not in the way that you might think. Also, the FDA warns a top marijuana company that we just talked about yesterday, actually, about their claims about CBD. So we're talking a lot about CBD today. But first, as I fumble with the transition to Natureside, nature-side.com, and their organic, all-natural pesticides make sure you're growing safe and poison-free, not using banned pesticides or harmful chemicals. Be regulatory compliant in the state that you are growing in. All of these things are possible with Natureside, nature-side.com. Proud sponsor of Cannabis News. They're awesome as well. Almost as awesome as the Marijuana Times. Maybe even more awesome. I don't know. It's hard to quantify levels of awesomeness, but they're close. They're like neck and neck, if you want to look it up. I don't know where you would look it up, but have at it nevertheless. But wait till the show's over, though. You get the vital cannabis news you need. This first story by Andrew Ward at marijuanatimes.org. Where did New York, New Jersey, fumbles all over the place. I'd be taken out of the game by now if this is a football game. Where does New York, New Jersey go from here? Meaning the failure of adult use legalization, which we've talked about a lot on the show. What once seemed to be foregone conclusions, Andrew writes, to many turn out to be too hard doses of reality that leave citizens and lawmakers with a foul taste in their mouths. Instead of adult use legalization, both New York and New Jersey have since pivoted to focus on expanding other cannabis parameters. New York lawmakers flipped focus to expanding the state's partial decriminalization law enacted in 1977. New Jersey responded to its failure to pass adult use laws by expanding its medical program. The Jake Honig Compassionate Use Medical Cannabis Act was signed into law by Governor Phil Murphy this summer after the legislative session ended. A lot of people that Andrew talked to put most of this failure at the feet of political infighting, political gamesmanship, whatever you want to call it. They disagree on whether New York or New Jersey will be the first to legalize. Apparently it's going to be a hard road. This doesn't come as a surprise to people who watch this show on a regular basis. You've heard me say many times, the biggest impediment to legalization is the people who are implementing it. For the most part, bureaucrats and lawmakers and politicians who don't know anything about cannabis. They didn't have an interest in cannabis at all until a couple years ago, or even more recent in some cases. They have no idea what to do, what's going on. Places like Oklahoma are exceptions to the rule, where things are rolled out fast and seem to be going smoothly. Most states have delays, and in a lot of states like Florida, for instance, those delays go into the courts. Maine has had a massive delay when it comes to adult use legalization. Just about any lawmaker or politician will tell you that it takes years to write up the regulations and the applications and get the licenses and all that stuff and get it all together, which Oklahoma proved it doesn't. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, they are the exception rather than the rule. And there's nothing that can be done. It's not like we can go to someone else and say, these guys are really screwing up legalization. We need you to take care of it. This is it. You get one set of lawmakers in your state. You get one set of lawmakers in the federal government. That's it. And as much as we all like to say, well, just vote them out and put in someone else, we all know incumbents are elected, especially to Congress, over 90% of the time. It's just not a feasible thing. And it's not going to change anytime soon. So we're left with garbage. And we got to shovel it the best we can, spray some Febreze on it, something, I don't know. Something to kind of get the stench out of it and accept the delays. And New York and New Jersey, you're looking at pretty major delays when it comes to getting adult use legalization in your state. This next story from theguardian.com. What did you order? Christian publisher CBD changes name after cannabis queries. After 40 years of trading, the American Christian bookseller CBD has been forced to change its name after customers in search of a different kind of balm, the cannabis-derived compound CBD, ended up in the wrong place. Christian book distributors, also known as CBD, was started 4 decades ago by brothers Ray and Stephen Hendrickson, selling Christian books, Bibles, homeschooling materials, toys, and games. The company has announced that the rising popularity of cannabidiol, the illegal cannabis-derived chemical known as CBD, has begun to cause some unfortunate customer errors. Across the country, people see signs for CBD sold here, which creates brand confusion, said the company in a statement. In the past, a Google search for CBD would place our company at the top of the results page. Now our CBD is nowhere to be found in the search results. Only sites for the cannabis product are listed. Obviously, it's kind of funny to everyone else. Not funny to these people. Customers are calling, asking for CBD, things of that nature. A person may call up and say, hey, I'm looking for my order. And they say, what did you order? They say, oh, I ordered gummies. You don't have the right company. That is annoying. But the search result thing, that can be devastating to a company, especially a company that would sell anything online, like books or anything else. If your search engine results are devastated for whatever reason, it can be pretty harmful to your company. So if you're looking for Christian book distributors and you cannot find them, well, now you have to move on. They've changed their name. Did I say what their name was now? Did they said it? God, I've been paying attention. I was thinking of my CBD jokes. Christian book. Yeah, it's just one word, Christian book. So if you're looking for Christian book distributors, just look for Christian book, all one word. Don't put in CBD because you're not going to find it. It's not there anymore. Believe me, I've had problems with the search engine results. People not as important as me taking my spot. There's Joseph Klare. Apparently he's a big shot CEO. He owns a big company or something. Whatever. You screwed up my search results. People are looking for Joe Klare, looking for me. Man, come on. My wildly popular video show. My insightful, penetrating articles. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for some CEO dude and his LinkedIn profile and the millions more dollars he has than I do. I'm not bitter. It's fine. It's fine. This last story. From ABC News, FDA warns top marijuana company from making CBD health claims. U.S. regulators warned a leading marijuana company from making unproven health claims about CBD, a trendy ingredient that's turning up in lotions, foods, and pet treats. So Curaleaf, which we just talked about in a big merger story yesterday, the FDA announced Tuesday it has warned Curaleaf Incorporated of Wakefield, Massachusetts, for illegally selling unapproved products. Curaleaf's claims could lead people to delay medical care for serious conditions like cancer, according to the agency. Customers should be aware of purchasing or using any such products, said Acting FDA Commissioner Neil Sharpless in a statement. The FDA has issued similar warning letters to smaller businesses, but this is the first since the agency began studying how it regulates CBD. The agency plans to report in the fall on its regulatory approach after holding a public hearing and receiving nearly 4,500 comments. Curaleaf, which operates in 12 states, said it will work with the FDA to resolve the issues mentioned in the warning letter. The company's shares fell more than 7% on the news, and some other cannabis stocks lost ground as well. Curaleaf said in a statement that the company is, quote, fully committed to complying with FDA requirements for all of the products that it markets. Why? What am I doing here? There we go. Graphic problems, fumbling sentences. It's been a rough show. It's been one of the more not seamless shows. See, I couldn't even come up with a phrase there. Just off today. Don't know what it is. In any case, of course, Curaleaf is going to do whatever they can to comply with the FDA, because the FDA has the ability to put them out of business pretty quick. CVS spokesman said they are pulling Curaleaf products from their shelves. The drugstore chain has been selling Curaleaf one of those days, CBD lotion and skin patches. CVS does not sell any CBD supplements or foods, according to the spokesman, Mike DeAngelis. So, rough times for Curaleaf. Like I said, we were talking about them in that big merger news yesterday, and now, well, they're having problems. How did that affect the merger? I don't know. We'll see. We cover cannabis news here 5 days a week, so we'll update you on those stories and more, bring news stories to you, all that stuff. You can find us at marijuanatimes.org, as I mentioned. Search the Marijuana Times on YouTube and Vimeo for the videos of the show. If you want the audio version of the show, search Apple Podcasts, the Marijuana Times there. Thank you to Nature Side, nature-side.com, and their organic, all-natural pesticides. Thank you all for watching and listening today, and we'll see you next time right here on Cannabis News.